Pregnancies generally come with certain levels of fears. I've spoken to quite a number of women while they were pregnant and even afterwards, just to get to hear from them, just to know if those fears were only peculiar to me. But then I realized that almost every one of them at one point or the other of the pregnancy journey had certain fears they had. So for me, my fear started, I think, yeah, the day I realized I was pregnant. So the fear at the early stage was the fear of whether or not I was worthy of being a mother. I was scared not to be a failure to my baby. Okay, I didn't know the gender of the baby then, but I was generally scared. I didn't want to be a failure of a mother. I wanted to be able to provide everything my daughter would most likely need. So I didn't want to birth a life that would eventually get to suffer here on earth. So generally that was the fear that engulfed me. That period, generally you tend to see things online, scary things. That's when you tend to see pregnant women losing their lives during childbirth. You get to see stories of um, children that were sent to relatives that were being maltreated. You get to see stories of suffering infants, different kinds of things. So I legit was scared. My prayer was for God to preserve my life to be able to take care of my baby till she or he is old enough, till the baby is old enough to stand on their own, to stand on their feet. Because I was really scared. I didn't want to just birth a life and be gone. So my fear was just towards not being able to take care of my child. So I was always praying, God, please keep me, keep me to take care of this child. Another of my fear was towards having a baby with deformity. All right. So it is that period also you get to see lots of things. I don't know how it happens, but lots of things about babies with deformities, autistic babies. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with autistic baby, special children, I mean. So, but to take care of special children actually needs extra effort. And kudos to those women out there taking care of special children, those parents out there taking care of special children. The Lord is the only one that can reward you all, right? But to be honest, that was one of my fears, and several other women also had that fear. All right, and I think that's why we are usually advised to have the first scan to check through and see if everything is okay with the baby. If not, they advise you and all. So that was also one of the fears I had, not to have a baby with any form of deformity. Then another fear I had was, oh, during childbirth, make it easy, because that's when you see people talking about having tears in pregnancy, cesarean sessions. See, you just tend to see a lot of things when you are pregnant. So I had lots of fears. And how did I overcome the fears? Most times those fears creep in. Most times I see those kinds of videos, I quickly go past them. And in pregnancy, prayer will be your best friend. I won't even lie to you. Prayer would be your best friend. So at every given opportunity I got, at every given opportunity I found myself, I was always praying. So when those thoughts creep in, I'm attacking them with prayer. When that video pops up, I am rejecting it. It is not my portion. This is not me. My baby is healthy. I'll give birth to a healthy child. My baby will do this. My baby will do that. And I read a lot. I read a lot. As I said, I didn't want to be a failure of a mother. So I read a lot. That's one thing you do in pregnancy. You read books, you Google things, you want to know everything. So trust me, when you see something online, you want to Google it. Okay, what can I do to prevent this? What can I do to prevent that? So remember in my last video, I told you everything you do will be towards the health and the well-being of your child. So that was actually it consistently. And when I got to speak to quite a number of pregnant women then, they also had similar fears as mine. Yes, similar fear. But the most fear we had was the childbirth. Yeah, the childbirth. So most of the parents were, or pregnant women were, just scared of childbirth because of things we have seen online, things we have watched in movies, things that pops up on our timelines and all. It is not an easy ride. God is faithful, so make God your friend. Be prayerful is what I can tell you. Be prayerful. Yes, then one fear I had also was people's opinions. Be ready for people's opinions when you are pregnant. When I say opinions, I mean unsolicited opinions. People would always have something to say about your pregnancy. If they see you taking this, this is not good for the baby, you should not be doing that. Don't do this, it's not good. Why are you doing this? Why are you eating this? Why are you taking cold water? So be ready for people's unsolicited opinions. And then people always want to lecture you. So this person has lectured me saying this is good. I'm doing what that person says. The other person will come and say, no, it's not good though. Do this, and this. So it really gets overwhelming. So at a point, what I was saying was, if you're advising me, I'll listen to you. Thank you. You advised me. I listen to you. Thank you. But always have a conversation with my doctor. I tell my doctor, okay, these are the things I want. These are the things I love to do. Is it safe for my baby? Is it this? My doctor will say, he always advises. I had a very sweet doctor, very, very sweet doctor. So he was always there to listen to me. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for your baby. It's fine for you. If that is what works for you, go ahead. He was really, really supportive. The hospital was supportive as well. All right. I'll definitely give a shout out to them during the course of this series. But I had amazing doctors, amazing nurses around me. I don't want to scare you all with certain details yet, but we will definitely get to that. But do not forget, people always have opinions about your pregnancy. You will always see certain scary things pop up on your timeline, but don't let that get to you. One thing that kills even before the actual thing does is fear. The moment a pregnant woman lets fear in, that is all. It is over. So please, in everything that you do, ensure that fear is far away from you, because it is that fear that leads to high BP, because you're thinking. What causes fear? Overthinking. Or once you start or allow yourself get scared, you start to overthink things, your BP starts to rise, and so on. And know that everything that affects you affects your child as well. So please be as calm as possible in pregnancy. Do not let anything get to you in pregnancy. If you're not yet a subscriber, I would always say tap on that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever we make a post on this channel.